Hello from Varma. Today I thought I'd share a few words about the very popular, much beloved composition Bhogeendra Shayinam. This is one of those songs, if we sing it in a concert, instantly the atmosphere becomes bright. That is a power of both the tune in Kunthalavarali ragam as well as the lyrics. Some scholars say that the original tune was not in Kunthalavarali and it was in Dhanyashi. So it went like this apparently. Bhogeendra Shayinam, like that. So it's difficult to think of it like that now. Bhogeendra Shayinam Purukusaladayinam Purusham Shashvatam Kalaye Bhogeendra Shayinam. This is the version we are all, most of us are familiar with. So the meaning, it is Maharaja Swathi Thirunal's tribute to Sri Padmanabha Swami in the Sri Padmanabha Swami temple in Thiruvananthapuram. So Thiruvananthapuram, it is called Thiruvananthapuram in the name of the king of serpents. Bhogi is a snake, serpent. Bhogeendra is like the king of serpents, who is Ananta. So Thiruvananthapuram, when British ruled India, they had this tendency, English speaking people generally have this tendency to impose their arrogance on ethnic names. Even Yeshu, Christu, Yeshu is called Jesus only in English. In most other languages it's Yeshu. Similarly in our names also, Thiruvananthapuram became Trivandrum. Trivandrum is quite a mouthful also. There is in Andhra Pradesh, there is Raja Mahendra Varam. Raja Mahendra Varam becomes Rajmadri, which has no meaning at all. Anyway, that's another topic altogether. So here, Bhogeendra Shayinam, like Ananta Shayi, he is reclining on top of the king of serpents, Ananta. Puru Kusaladayana. Puru is a king, the son of Yayati and Sharmishta from our Puranas. He had 4 older brothers, but when his father became old and he wanted to be young again, he called all his sons and asked them, would you exchange my old age for your youth? And the 4 older brothers said, no way. But Puru, being a sweetheart, he said, yeah, no problem. So, and he became old. So the father was so touched by his gesture that he made him king, superseding all his older brothers. So that is one story. So Puru Kusaladayanam. Padmanabha Swami, Puru had the blessings of Lord Sri Padmanabha. Bhogeendra Shayinam, Puru Kusaladayanam. Purusham is the ultimate male force, the man. Who is the man? No, he is the man. Purusham Shashvatam. Shashvatam is eternal, everlasting. Shashvatam Kalaye. Kalaye is I think of, I contemplate about. And Kalaye, many Deva Deva Kalayami, many compositions, Kalaye word comes again and again. Then Vagisha Gaurisha Vasavadi. Vagdevi is Saraswati. Saraswati is Isha, is Brahma. Vagisha Gaurisha. Gauri, Parvati is Isha, is Shiva. Vasava is Indra. So Vagisha Gaurisha Vasavadi Amara Parivara Abhivandita Padam. So including these people, Amara are immortals, and not 1 or 2, one entire legion of immortals, they worship his feet. So when we sing this, it is, if we know the meaning, if we keep the meaning in mind, we can stop. Vagisha Gaurisha, there we can sustain. Then we can stop. Vagisha Gaurisha Vasavadi, there we can stop once. Then Vagisha Gaurisha Vasavadi Amara. Vasavadi Amara. Amara Parivara Abhivanditam is coming. So it is wrong to sing Vasavadyamara Pari and stop there. Pari has absolutely no meaning by itself. Parivara is coming. Then to repeat Varabhi, that has also no meaning. So it is better to split at Vasavadi Amara and stop there, or not split at all and just sing the whole thing through. So Magesha Gauresha Vasavadyamara Parivara Bhivandita Padam. Then Padmanabham. 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 Nabhi is the navel, Padma is a lotus. So the person who has a lotus coming from his navel. This is Padmanabham. Actually very simple lyrics, but so many references. Just Puru. Puru Kusaladayana, just one Puru has one background story. Like that, another very vital background story is coming. It has multiple charanams, of which only one is sung very commonly. So I will just talk about that charana. It's describing the Trivandrum Padmanabha Swami, Trivandrum, Thiruvananthapuram Padmanabha Swami temple. Kalita Nuti Sannyasi Bhajana Anu Guna Vihita Sulalita Akara Mahitam. Kalita Nuti Sannyasi Bhajana Anu Guna Vihita Sulalita Akara Mahitam. So, who is the sannyasi? He is referring to Divakara Muni. So Divakara Muni, the story goes that every evening he would have a puja to Lord Vishnu, Sri Krishna, Padmanabha, who are all interchangeable. And one sweet but mischievous kid used to come and attend his pujas, and he used to mess around with the things and play around with the Muni. So sometimes he would do, his naughtiness would extend beyond a certain level. And once Divakara Muni got so angry that he apparently hit the boy with the outside of his hand. See, oh, like that he said. So then the boy became, oh, you hit me, and you hit me with the back of your hand. Okay, you will never see me again. And he started walking away. Then at that moment, Divakara Muni realized that this was none other than the child Lord Krishna himself who used to come. So he cried and begged for forgiveness and said, please, please, when can I find you? Where? How can I find you? Where can I find you? Then Sri Krishna or Mahavishnu, Padmanabha said, you can find me in Anantan Kadu, which is Ananta forest. And he just disappeared. So the place where Divakara Muni did this puja is still there. It is in the Kerala-Karnataka border. And there is a beautiful temple in the middle of a pond called Anantapura. I have been there. In fact, in Music Box channel itself, you can find a video of Anantapura temple. It's very small, but very, very, very beautiful. And the temple pond has a huge big crocodile called Babia, who's still there at the time I'm making this video. Anyway, so from Anantapura, Divakara Muni started walking, searching where is this Anantan Kadu, where is this Ananta forest. So he walked and walked for many days until he reached what is currently Thiruvananthapuram. The city did not exist at that time. It was just a forest with some small houses. So once he was walking along the forest and he saw a small house where a mother was shouting at her child, saying, if you misbehave once again, I will throw you into the Ananta forest. Nice punishment. So then he rushed, he heard Ananta forest, Anantan Kadu, and rushed into this house and asked the lady, where is this Ananta forest? She said, no, this forest here, that is Ananta forest. So he went inside the forest and found Ananta and Padmanabha Swami on top, stretching for several kilometers, like 50-60 kilometers, which started from the current town of Tiruvattar. So Tiruvattar via Trivandrum to Thiruparangodu. It's a huge big idol. So then he did Pradakshinam, he circumvented, he went round and round, and then told Padmanabha, you are magnificent, but you are so big that people can't even see you because you're just stretching like that. Can you make yourself a little smaller? Then Padmanabha Swami obliged and became the current Padmanabha Swami whom we know. where the head used to be, that there's a temple in Tiruvattar, which is very beautiful. And where the chest used to be, that is the temple about which this composition is written in Tiruvananthapuram. Even now, the concept that the divine or the Lord or the God is too vast for us to conceive within a frame. Inside the Padmanabhaswamy temple, there are 3 entrances which are divided by pillars, and you can see just the head, just the middle, the torso, and just the feet. We can't see the entire idol at the same time because it's too vast to be conceived by human perception. So this is referred to Kalita Nuti Sanyasi Bhajananu Guna Vihita Sulalita Kara Mahitam. So the sannyasi being Divakara Muni, his bhajana, his prayer, obliging that, he took on this beautiful form which we see currently. And near the temple is the temple pond which still exists, Padma Tirtham. Padma Tirtham, the pristine environs of Padma Tirtham, which is Kalusha Hara Parisaro Jwala Padma Tirthadi Khandita Ashesha Duritam. Khandita Ashesha Duritam. The Padma Tirtham pond, it destroys all problems completely. Ashesha Duritam. Kalusha Hara Parisara. The premises of Padma Tirtham are devoid of any evil. Kalusha Hara. It destroys evil also. Then Kalashodbhavanvita. Kalasham is a pot. Kalasha Udbhava. Somebody who was born in a pot. That is the great sage Agastya Muni. So Kalashodbhava Anvita. He is worshipped by Agastya. Kalashodbhava Anvita. Then he mentions 3 mountain kings. The mountains, things which are movable and immobile. So the immobile things are called Achala. So Simhachalam, there's Sheshachalam, Arunachalam. So many. Achalam means mountain. So Kalashodbhavanvita Mahendra Trikutavara Malaya Achala. Malaya Achalendra. Achalendra are the mountain kings. So the Malaya, which is now called Sakhya Mountains, which is the southern part of India, from Malaya mountains, we Malayalis are born. So we are Malayalis who are from the Malaya mountain part of India, of Bharatam. So Kalashodbhavanvita Mahendra Trikutavara Malaya Chalendra Vinutam. Khaladamana. Khaladamana is Khalam is Mahapap. So Papams destroying. Khaladamana Vanchi is the ancient Travancore. Vanchi Martanda Varma. Martanda Varma was the founder of modern Travancore. Khaladamana Vanchi Martanda Varma Kalita Kanchana Vimana Lasitam. So he made a beautiful golden chariot, which apparently is there in one of the lockers in Padmanabhaswamy temple. I have not seen it, but I have heard about it. So Kanchana Vimana Lasitam Padmanabha. So this charanam also earlier used to be sung in the same speed as the Pallavi and Adupale. Kalita Nuti Sanyasi Bhajananu Guna Vihita Sulalita Akara Mahitam, like that. So if you listen to recordings of Shyamanguri Srinivasaya, for example, he has sung like that. Later I heard G&B, Rajamanikam Pillai, one team of people spruced it up. So it became Kalita Nuti Sanyasi Bhajananu Guna Vihita Sulalita Akara Mahitam Kalusha Hara Parisaro Jwala Padma Tirthadi Khandita Ashesha Duritam Kalashodbhavanvita Mahendra Trikuta Varamalaya Chalendra Vinutam Kaladamanavanchi Martandavarma Kalita Kanchana Vimana Lasitam Padmanabham Bhogeendra Shaayinam. The great Professor V.V. Subramaniam, he did the opposite. Normally, we have the slow Pallavi, slow Anupallavi and fast Charanam. I have heard V.V. Subramaniam sir play the entire composition in the Charanam speed. Bhogeendra Shayinam Purukusaladaginam, like that. Vagisa Gaurisa in like Kalita Nuti Sanyasa. And he would start with a kind of background music. Bhogeendra Shayinam is very, very charming. If somebody can get a recording or upload it on YouTube, it would be very, very nice, and all of us can enjoy that. So I will finish my little Bhogeendra Shayinam discourse now. You can enjoy a performance of this composition in the link given below. I hope you found this useful. Bye.